Hey guys, so in this video I'm doing a story time, which I've never done this before, so bear with me. And this story time is about the time where I almost went to jail because of my ex-best friend. Well, she's not my friend anymore, so yeah. So one day, me and my ex-best friend, we were friends for like 8 years. So at the time I was friends with her, and we were shoplifting, you know. Well, I really wasn't. I was too scared to. And I would be like, you know, I want this bow from Hot Topic or something. And she would get it for me, which at that time, I was like 12, 13 maybe. I was in middle school. And one day I was like, you know, because we kept doing that week or whatever, as long as we wanted to. And like, you know, maybe we should stop, you know, don't steal anything, because my whole thing is I'm not about to go to jail for you. Like, we're not about to do this whole, you know, we're about to steal and not get caught, because we've been, like, she was stealing that whole entire week from the mall, from Hot Topic, Claire's, like Spencer's, stuff like that. And one day we went to the mall, and before we went in the store, I was like, do not steal anything from the store. And we went to Claire's, and so as I was saying before, you know, I told her not to steal from Claire's, you know, anywhere, because I was tired of stealing, like, you know what I'm saying, that fear of getting caught. We went in there, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, this stuff is beautiful. Like, I loved Claire's so much, because it was like my store back then to go to, that I love to go to. And then like, I'm like, oh, you know, let's look around. You know, I'm looking around at the glasses. I'm trying them on. You know, I'm looking at the belts and everything. I'm having a good time. And then somehow when we were going around this pole, I have no idea why I followed her. I don't know. I did. But somehow we went around the pole. But as I was going around the pole, somehow me and the cashier made eye contact. And that was by coincidence, but I just looked up at the same time she did. And like, as we were leaving, the lady's like, hey, you know, I know you stole something. What's in your pocket? And I'm looking at her like, did you really just steal? Like, really? You know, at first I'm like, really? You know, like, why would you steal? Like, I told you not to steal from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking like, why did you do this to me? Like, I'm about to get in trouble with her for stealing some whack gloves from Claire's. I just have a situation where it's like, oh yeah, you know, we're stealing together, we get in trouble together, but it's like, you stealing, you getting me in trouble with you when you did it. And then trying to blame the lady, like, oh yeah, you know, the lady, like, you know, it's basically saying like it was the lady's fault and Claire's, but it's like, no, it's your fault. You did, you stole. Like, I'm surprised I didn't even get in trouble. My mom didn't even really ground me or anything, and I'm like, I got off good, because it's like, I seriously seriously got in trouble for something that she did. Like, what kind of best friend is that? Like, and the gloves weren't even cute for real. Like, they were just some regular gloves that were like $12, and the lady's like, oh, you know, I know you was watching, you know, I know you were lookout, but coincidentally in this situation, I was actually looking up at the lady, the cashier, at the same time. Literally, here's the mirror, and then here's the lady, and I make eye contact by coincidence, but she thought I was actually being the lookout for my ex-best friend stealing, and I really wasn't. I just so happened to look up. It was so shameful, because it's like the glass right there, and then you have another store like Belk or something right here, and then you have a window, like a little big old wall glass thingy, I don't know, and people were literally walking by seeing us, and I'm like, oh my god, please just no. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, oh my god, it's as much embarrassing as it is, because you have people coming in the store, and you have us off to the side like a hallway, and everybody can see you. You know, the lady was like, you on a juvie, I know you were stealing. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I wasn't stealing. The police officer, he was like, yeah, you know, where you're not going. Like, basically explaining to us, you know, y'all were stealing. we caught y'all for stealing. Where's your parent? Because, you know, we went with her mom. My ex-best friend's mom was there at the mall with us, but she just let us look around. So I'm like, you know, where is she at? Call her. This happened 2 days before my birthday, and I thought it was the end of the world, because I'm looking like, I'm not going to get anything for my birthday. Like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? And it was almost like a situation where I was mad. Like, I was really mad at the cashier because she blamed me like I was actually the one stealing, when really, I know it's like guilt by association, but I honestly did not know that she was stealing, but the lady thought I knew and I really didn't know. And then that what happened. Thankfully enough, I did not go to juvie, because they were like, oh yeah, you know, you can go with her, you don't have to call your mom. So my mom didn't even know about it. And then we got back to my ex-best friend's house. I'm looking like the lady was seriously out to get me. And her name was like, her middle name was Claire's. And I thought that was really weird because she works at Claire's. I don't know. Might have been a coincidence. We don't know. But that lady literally wanted to get me. And I don't know why. Because I really wasn't even doing anything. Like, I wasn't stealing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you were really seriously trying to get me to go to juvie, and I'm like, I'm not about to go. Like, I didn't do anything. I honestly didn't know. But my whole thing is, if you're my best friend, don't get me in trouble with you and then be looking at me like, oh, you know, I didn't know, I'm sorry. But it's like trying to blame it on the lady in Claire's, but it's like, you were stealing. You got me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got me in your mess of you stealing, and I told you before we went to the store not to steal. It was just a whole bunch of mess. So that's the end of my story time video. If you like to, give a big thumbs up, and if you want to see more story time videos, give this video a big thumbs up as well. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and bye.